Alright. Not that bad, I can see. Test 1, 2. That's it. That was on time. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a stream of this basketball game today. This is our 6th week. We are playing against Oklahoma City Thunder. So this game for now, JV's gonna go first, and Varsity's gonna be second. So I'm gonna give y'all like 5 minutes, or I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes to do something, whatever. If you guys want to get some snacks or food in the pantry or the refrigerator, please ask your parents. And everybody else, if y'all know you can get something, if y'all watch the game, y'all can get some food, whatever, or order some food. If you don't have time to get it, y'all can watch it when the stream's over, and then it comes up soon. So right now, I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes to do what y'all want, and I'm gonna set up the prayer national anthem. I'm gonna put the national anthem to my speaker, so I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes. Starts now. If we're late, I'll set the national anthem. So y'all got about 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, don't forget reminder since my mom's food is here. I'm gonna add two other. I'm gonna add another few minutes. Alright, since it was quicker, it'll be still that time. So, speaker. Always, I have to always test my speaker once it's working for all. Make sure it's not copyrighted. But I did found a better national anthem like last week ago. And I went down and just got me water. So it's time for me to get this hydrated from this basketball tonight. Might take me an hour to do it. That's okay, because I need to get it done. Option. I'm sorry, interruption, because I've been getting a bunch of calls. What's going on? But don't worry about it, because I have stuff to do. So 3 minutes away. So did this thing connect it to here, or did it connect to the? So that it connected to here. So I'm good. I already got these early. So this national anthem we have is better on BHHS on this video I found. So always text me my sound, because sometimes I got interruptions. What's going on? It's a good thing it's still tested, because I always have to test it. So got about 10 seconds. Be as quick as I get. If there's an interruption, we're gonna start now. National. Now time's up. If this interruptions, where I've been hearing ding ding, like whoever's ringing on me, the national anthem is gonna be like a few times. Whoever interrupted, so I don't want nobody interrupted. So now 5 minutes up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to the basketball game of 2K boys of the our year 24-25 year of our Pacers team. We want to honor from the Carter River, from President of Joy Hoy, from my school of Carter River High School, and we want to honor this for our Team Pacers basketball game on 2K to our team. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all can please stand, remove your hat, so we can get this prayer to be good from the prayer. So once everybody stand, y'all again, if you have face, if you don't have any crucifix, that'll be fine. Just everybody, please stand for prayer, so we can get this ready. Once everybody stand, we'll get this started. Hold up a second, y'all. Take a few seconds for me. Okay, we're good now? Okay, let's get started. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for this Saturday of November 9th of 2024. We want to pray for all the people who are known for birthdays of November of this month. We want to pray for Christmas next month and Thanksgiving for the family and friends. We want to pray for that. It's coming up 2 to 3.5 weeks, but I don't know, but whatever. But we want to pray for my mom Strickland and all my family. Pray for my grandmother. She's getting older. She's almost 100. She's 90, half or something. Pray for my grandma. My grandmother. We want to pray for people from the Indianapolis Marathon for today. Did their best time. Pray for that for all people who, for the cross country team for Carter River for the water stations for. We want to pray for that. We want to pray for Mr. Kaufman for the track teams coming up from January conditioning and season. And we want to pray for Maddie Means, my best girl in my whole life. Pray for my mom as well. Again, we want to pray for my best friend, my favorite girl, Maddie Means. Again, repeat, Maddie Means. We ask you in Jesus' name. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, get ready for this. Once I have this on, we'll get ready. you for the patience. That was a quick time when I thought, or normal time when I thought. Now, thank you for the announcements. Let's get started right now.
With Brett Bailey and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. O'Neal is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Paul George, and it's Smits in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled. Pass to Gallinari. Jacks up a three. They get it again. Adams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Lewis against Paul. Lewis gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Adams. And Robertson has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Gallinari, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Paul over Lewis. Paul's shot is off.
You're not gonna see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lewis hits the bucket.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gallinari down low. O'Neal's there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Danny Granger.
Easy to forget that sometimes Gallo is 6'10", so skilled and is aggressive down there, making the D get physical with him.
The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Feeds it to Robertson. And it's Smith with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get heat for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Oklahoma City, trailing by 5. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George, just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
So here's Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Over O'Neal.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Lewis outside. And stolen by Robertson. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Misses from close range.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
George. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. George has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Paul. Gets a very good look and converts.
Just love to see Chris Paul operate in that area. Slows himself down. Great balance. That's one of his many strengths.
Lewis attacking. Over Paul. They grab their own miss. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Thunder making the shot. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Ball against Lewis. Tipped away. Stolen by Lewis. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Gilgeous Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now Paul. Passes it to Gallinari. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He has 5.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Lewis gets the bucket.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Paul against Lewis. Paul passes to Gallinari. And that one is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's George, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Lewis attacking. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint, here's Gallinari. He feeds it to Adams. Goes back up. On the wing, Robertson. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Steven Adams.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I think also it's bad quality. It's still.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there
I'll
and doing
check it
that
later.
much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Because my quality is because people interrupted me.
All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, a perimeter tandem, Ferguson and Gallinari. Nerlens Noel is out there with Muscala, and it's Paul in at the point.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Kept alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
All free throws good from Noel. Indiana trailing here. Left side, George. That one doesn't drop. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Ferguson. And it falls over the rim and in. Ferguson's got his first points in this one.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Indiana, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and he makes both free throws. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Well, Paul George concentrating through the contact and making sure he had a shooting window open.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Lewis. And they double up Paul. Pass to Muscala. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Gallinari. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Here's George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Yep, that one goes.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And it's George missing.
And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Paul with the bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
The Thunder leading by 8. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pulls up on the wing. Indiana again missing. O'Neal's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And it's Gallinari missing. Pacers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough...
Oh!
God.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Paul against Lewis. 2 points. That one goes. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And that one's good. George.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
There's the pass to Noel. And it's Smith with the rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Gallinari throws it down.
Outstanding speed by Gallinari. He sees the opportunity, and the easy score takes advantage.
O'Neal. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Gallinari kicks to Muscala. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Lock at 6. Ferguson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smits has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
You lead it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Andre Robertson comes in for Gallinari. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Schroeder, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And Adams sends it back.
Steven Adams is very much capable capable of anchoring the defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's the floater. They recover it. Another shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
I like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder lead by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Eddie the Jet Smith. We saw Danilo Gallinari lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the line. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a...
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Danny Granger, also Jermaine O'Neal out, and it's Lewis in at the point guard position. In the corner, George with it, over Robertson. The shot by George, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
On the wing, Robertson. Granger covering. Robertson can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
On the wing. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Paul looking over the floor. There's the feed to Adams. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Dishes to Robertson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the reach of Robertson, a big help on that alley-oop.
Misses the 3. And it's Smith's missing. The Thunder leading by 17. With the floater, the shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
George hacks a 2-pointer. It's denied by Indiana. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Paul dishes to Adams. Now, here's Robertson. Lewis covering. On the wing, Robertson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Danny Granger.
Well, there's no doubt he's known for defense and rebounding, but you have to admire the work Robertson has put in improving his shooting stroke.
Early James Noel checks in for Adams. Here's George, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
The Pacers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so it's Ball bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Gallinari. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
George. And that one goes long.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Robertson, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Robertson's got 8 points.
Well, no hesitation from Robertson that time. Got his shot off quickly as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Pacers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Muscala comes in for Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. The Thunder leading by 20. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Noel finds Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Noel passes to Schroeder. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Granger. And it's Noel with the rebound. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Basket counts.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lewis against Schroeder. Stolen by Lewis. Looking to get it going. George, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Lewis misses. Oklahoma City leading by 22. And the layup is good. He's got 12.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Shot from 16. George, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now, here's Robertson. Granger covering. Stolen by O'Neal. George looking around. Inside, here's Lewis. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And George, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Stolen by George. Down low, 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
My fault is terrible because something's going on.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Schroeder and Gilgis Alexander. They're up in the backcourt. Andre Robertson out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Oklahoma City leading by 21. And Lewis comes to help. Schroeder finds Adams. Here's Muscala. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 25 points in the game.
Well, you'd like to push Paul George out of the paint if possible. Goes into his bag of tricks to score that time.
Left side, Adams. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Gilgis Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Schroeder against Lewis. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That one goes in. Gilgis Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, that great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
That free throw good from George. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. With some arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. And that's now 6 points for Danny Granger.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Beasley passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. Here's Nader. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they'll keep possession. Passes it to Ferguson. Here's the 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Well, Paul George, understanding more and more his role on the offensive end of the floor here, knows what kind of shots to take, and that's a good one there.
Schroeder dishes to Adams. Pass to Ferguson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Nader. Granger covering, and he makes that one.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And George, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
Schroeder passes to Adams. Here's Ferguson. Schroeder outside. Here's Nader. Granger covering. The shot by Nader, no good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Free throw drops for Danny Granger. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Thunder. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ferguson. Here's Baisley. The shot from the low post is good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Burton's checked in for Oklahoma City. Diallo comes in for Dennis Schroeder. The Thunder leading by 21. Now here's Diallo. That one drops for him. Diallo's got his first 2 points.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
O'Neal passes to Smits. Here's Burton, defended by George. Pass to Nader. Floats one up.
Go the other way.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. O'Neal misses. Diallo with it. To the inside. Kicks it to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Diallo. A fadeaway J off the mark. Down low. Kicks it out to Granger. Back to Lewis. George passes to O'Neal. Here's Lewis. Bucket's good.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
We almost get the replay, but
going away, they were
next
the
one will
basketball team by
be
far tonight.
Varsity.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
Let's see here. So this is JV team. So JV team scoreboard. Put it right here in this page. So lost by 60. Thunder 1. Don't worry, we'll get better soon. We're gonna get better soon. And now my quality's back to normal. My quality's just a little messed up because I like. Sorry about this. I don't want to get copyright, get caught. 11:09. So let's do varsity. So we already did JV, and now we're on varsity. So this whole team's gonna be varsity. Oops, not. Go back to Oklahoma City. Oh, here it is. Accident. Leave it out. Oh, does Oklahoma City only has varsity or something? Oh. They only have 2, I can tell. Back to Oklahoma. actually lose it because there's too many stuff going on here. Let's try this one. See if we can do better on this one. It depends what's my varsity been up to now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. And Stevenson is out there with George Hill. Then it's Evan Turner. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's George in at the fourth. Stevenson against Westbrook. And it's Stevenson missing. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And here are the Pacers now. 4-point game. A baseline J. Stevenson missing again. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Sinks the three-pointer.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead. They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Thunder off to a quick start here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, with his height, it is almost impossible to affect KD's shot without fouling.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Stevenson. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Allen leading the charge. Count that one.
Hold on, we're gonna reset because this is too early. It's too early for this.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Hill. Paul George is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Stevenson in at the 2. Turner against Allen. Outside Turner from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's KD. Goes up again. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
And what about Durant? Time and time again, keeping himself involved, creating second chance opportunities.
Stevenson can't hit. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. This is a team that loves to run, and he really wants to see them do what they love. So transition ball should be the order of the day, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Stevenson. Following the 3 from Ray Allen. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this one. That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. Hill against Peyton. Back to Westbrook. shot opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Stevenson against Westbrook. George banked in off the glass.
Hey, they broke the seal. 3 misses to start. And
Now my quality looks in the varsity team.
Here's Durant. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Westbrook against Stevenson, and he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
It's good. And that's now 6 points for Lance Stevenson.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Durant for 3, and again Oklahoma City with
Why did team get a 3, not us, bro? This ain't fair.
There's not much you can do.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting
This is terrible.
almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And their post
It's not fair to do this early, bro.
Right off the bat.
Out to the wing, pulls it from 20. A putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, second chance points are a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Here's Stevenson. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And it's Peyton. That time on the assist by Allen.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
From deep. Hill, no good. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Peyton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable.
We're gonna wait.
Get that one to go with all the
Because I think I don't want to do it because I want to
A
focus.
super vocal
But we might
job,
lose today.
Talking up a storm, always trying
But they
to
gotta
get
practice
ahead
more often.
of the opposition.
Here's Turner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side Hill. Stevenson outside. There's the triple. Kept alive. Hibbert. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Got a piece of it. On deep, Stevenson. A rebound by KD. Durant's got his 5th rebound.
Whoa! Finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Westbrook. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hibbert's got his 2nd bucket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Durant kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. And slam dunk by Allen.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now Durant. Paul George missing from long range. Good work there as it goes. Kemp's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Turner. core of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Turner's a muscular player, superb at fighting his way through the D. He likes overcoming these challenges.
For three, Westbrook tips it up, and Durant is right there. 7 points in the game. Stevenson outside. Got it off in time, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now, that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Sean Kemp, Russell Westbrook out there with Johnson. Then it's Allen, and it's Haywood in at the power forward position.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Count it. And that's 12 points for Allen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Goes up off the inbound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
George with the bucket.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say, ouch.
Here's Westbrook. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Connects from three-point range. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game. Westbrook's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Stevenson. Lays it up and
I
banks
think
it in.
we can,
He's got 14.
still gotta do it.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Johnson, the pass to Haywood. A floater. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Indiana. Here's Stevenson. He gets it in there.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Paul George, he's checked in for Allen. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Haywood against George. He lobs it up, and Kemp slams it in.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Here's Stevenson. Here's George. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
Johnson left side. Trying to get open is Haywood. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
It's good. George has got his first bucket in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Traps in the tray.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Stevenson, got a hand on it, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here, and the Thunder with some changes. Ellis is checked in for Westbrook, and it's Peyton in for Johnson. George, no good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
That one good for 2. Hewood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pacers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Lance Stevenson. 1:49 left to play here in the half. And it's Oklahoma
I think we're
City
getting
ball.
second quarter because we're almost at midnight.
Durant, the pass to Kemp. He kicks to Peyton. Pacers with the rebound.
I know Oklahoma's
George has
going
got his
crazy.
5th rebound in this one. Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist from Stevenson. 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Stevenson, and Durant sends it back.
But you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Nobody near George. Off target from 3-point range. Stevenson tries in, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Here's George. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Shot from the inbound. George, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Stevenson missing.
It isn't the D that causes this. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt.
We're going to end for now. Thank you for watching us. I know it's hard, but we'll see you in the next game. See you on Wednesday and the next Pacers Saturday.